With everything that's been going on in the DC universe, between Superman coming out to, I think we can all agree, a mixed reception, not the worst, but mixed, and then Supergirl coming out and bombing, I think Lanterns was the final straw that a lot of fans, including myself, were like, let's see how this goes, because it could dictate whether I'm going to continue tuning into the new DC universe. And I do have to say, after watching the first episode, I think we've got a winner here. Now, Lanterns, interestingly enough, I'm going to go into some of my thoughts. This is going to be non-spoiler territory, and then when I move into the spoilers, I'll let you all know. But there's a lot of comparisons to True Detective, and that's kind of broad because True Detective, there's multiple seasons, and arguably there was really only one very famous season, which was the first. I would say that the connections are they're true. It's very close in some ways to the first season, which was my favorite season of True Detective. And rightfully so, because the story takes place in three different timelines: 1996, 2016, and 2026. And although they don't necessarily flash back as much between the different timelines, I think that's going to happen in future episodes. I haven't seen beyond episode one, but what I will tell you is after watching the first episode, I'm definitely hooked. I'm definitely going to stay with it for the season. And I think if you've been on the fence about the DC universe under James Gunn, and maybe you weren't the fan of Superman or you didn't like it that much, or whether you liked it, and then seeing how bad Supergirl was, I would totally give Lanterns a try. I think it also shows that when you have different creative teams, you'll get a different result, especially because Superman, I felt, had that kind of Guardians of the Galaxy feel. There was a lot of humor in it, and I feel like there was almost a little bit too much humor in it. It worked for Guardians of the Galaxy. It actually worked for the Suicide Squad movie James Gunn did. I felt like it just didn't fit as much in Superman. In Lanterns, although there is a little bit of humor here and there, it's definitely a more serious show, which is what I think someone like me, at least, wants from Lanterns. Now, that is my base review.